Hello everyone, my name is Holly and I work in genealogy and local history at the Columbus Public Library. This video is part of a series about Ancestry 101. In this series I will be introducing books that I've grouped together to help patrons focus on an area of genealogy interest. These are books that you can place on reserve and have delivered to your car with our convenient curbside pickup. For example, I'll talk about books on internet genealogy, books about DNA, and all-in-one books for general interest. The titles I'll cover are currently at the Columbus Public Library branch, but if you would like to check them out and have them delivered to a branch that is more convenient, please let us know. We also encourage our patrons to make suggestions for books and periodicals that would enhance our collection. Simply go to www.cvlga.org, click the tab that says How Do I, and select Make a Purchase Request. Then fill out the form and submit it on the spot. We are your place, your partner, your library, and we do appreciate all our patrons. So here are today's book groups. We have Famous People, Starter Basics, and Quick and Organized. For Famous People, after watching the DVD series African American Lives, I was inspired to read Finding Oprah's Roots, Finding Your Own by Henry Louis Gates, Jr. It is a fascinating read and includes 7 bonus pages of resources to help you build your family tree. Many books of these resources on this resource list are available at the Genealogy and Local History area at the Columbus Public Library. I would give the book 4 stars out of 5 on the Goodreads rating scale. I thought it was that good. I'm sure you'll enjoy it. Our next book is titled Finding Your Famous Ancestors and Infamous Ancestors by genealogist to the stars Rhonda R. McClure. This book will help you separate family facts from myths and see whether you are truly descended from royalty or rather from rogues. Create a family tree for your favorite celebrity or browse others that have already been done, like George Clooney, Brad Pitt, Carrie Fisher, or Jimmy Stewart. The last book in this group is a fun read and will also come in handy for your next road trip to the West Coast. Laid to Rest in California by Patricia and Jonathan Brooks is a guide to the cemeteries and grave sites of the rich and famous. Full of photographs and profiles, it also has sidebars that connect the stars to their best-known roles. It includes cemetery locations, contacts, and visiting hours. For those of you convinced that you are a Mayflower descendant, or that a famous actor is your third cousin twice removed, take a look at a fun website called relativefinder.org. You access the information using your family search account. If you don't have a family search account, it's free to set up online. Just enter some information and add some information about your relatives and then see who's in your family tree. Wow, somebody is related to William Brewster on the Mayflower. The next set of books I call Starter Basics. And first up is First Steps in Genealogy, a beginner's guide to researching your family history by Desmond Walls Allen. The author includes resources to get you started, including sample forms, a comprehensive glossary of terms and directory of archives, libraries, and organizations. You will begin to understand the fascinating people in your family history that you can relate to. Your ancestors become more than just names and dates and places. Next is a book by Paul Drake, J.D., a genealogist with more than 45 years' experience in teaching and publishing. He will take you from the first interview you do with relatives all the way to exploring graveyards and churches, and reveals secrets in your local libraries, courthouses, and the National Archives. There are over 30 sample documents from the author's own collection to help familiarize you with the kinds of things that you will encounter in your research. Last in this group are companion books by Emily Ann Kroom, Unpuzzling Your Past, A Basic Guide to Genealogy, and the Unpuzzling Your Past Workbook. The Goodreads website rates it a 4.07 out of 5 stars, and the most recent edition will be added to the collection this year. Library Journal states it is a good first choice for the beginning genealogist, and Booklist says the book covers quite comprehensively the basics of family tree searching and provides excellent sample forms for record keeping. This last group of books I call Quick and Organized, and it begins with the Family Tree Fact Book, Key Genealogy Tips and Stats for the Busy Researcher by Diane Haddad and the editors of Family Tree magazine. This compact book is handy to take with you anywhere you go with time-saving genealogy hacks, tips, lists, and need-to-know facts like important dates in U.S. history, different kinds of DNA tests, genealogy abbreviations and acronyms, and a glossary of genetic genealogy terms. Goodreads commenters rated a 4.18 out of 5 stars. Next, for those of us that don't have time during the week for genealogy research, see what The Weekend Genealogist has for you. It was written by Marcia Melnick, and she offers time-saving techniques for effective research whatever time you have available. She includes case studies, sample letters, and blank forms to help you streamline your research and create a time-saving filing system. Plan a research trip and make every minute on the road worthwhile. Next is Organizing Your Family History Search by Sharon DeBartolo Carmack with a 4.0 out of 5.0 star rating on Goodreads, and it offers the summary. As genealogists everywhere will testify, few hobbies generate more paperwork than genealogy. This guide successfully tackles the process of organizing family research, from filing piles of paper to streamlining the process as a whole. There are easy-to-copy charts, forms, and checklists, and advice on how to define your research goals and establish projects around those goals. This book is often bundled together on Amazon with our last book called The Organized Family Historian by Ann Carter Fleming. It's part of the National Genealogical Society guidebooks and claims to be the best book available when you really want to know something, like how to file, manage, and protect your genealogical research and heirlooms. With over 100 years of experience to draw on, the book features over 45 unique forms and worksheets that are explained in detail and can be copied. Reviewers of the guides find them to be helpful at any level of genealogical experience. For more information about these books, take a look at these credits. For Famous People, Starter Basics, and Quick and Organized. I hope you've enjoyed learning about some of the genealogy and local history resources that you're able to check out from the library. Thank you for watching, and have a good day.
We are springing into summer learning at the Chattahoochee Valley Libraries, and the program you just attended is one of the ways you can earn completions. Just go to cvlga.org and look for Spring into Summer Learning. You can register yourself and your family online, and then start reading and attending our online events. That's all you have to do. We're giving away weekly gift certificates, and every completion you make enters you into a grand prize drawing for tablets, games, gifts, and more. Remember, you have to register to win. cvlga.org, and we'll see you online again real soon.